Hello guys, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today's video we got a mini update and a new banner, so let's go ahead and talk about what we have here. So this one is gonna be until the next week, which is the guild ranking 17. Nothing so crazy over here. It will be until November the 19th, which it will be the next week, so no worries over there. And we got our new critical threat, which is Stilva Hunt. We're gonna talk about that pretty much right now. Again, it's just a short update, so no worries over there. We still have a couple of weeks, so the banners will be over, which I think it's gonna be the next 2 weeks. So Stilva, I remember this. I think it was from the anniversary. We're actually getting a new Memoria, which is Memoria of Stilva, which provides you max ATB increase, ice potent. We got the third time for ice potency. Like those guys are not like worried about the ice potency, and physical and magical potency up versus terrestrials. Like we had our first one, which was the anniversary one. Then we got the lightning one, and now we have the Mario Stilva. Like all of them are ice potency up. Like what the freak, man? But that's fine. Just complete the all of this. It's pretty much easy. As for what I understand, is for ice characters. So if you have your best ice team, very easy and complete it. You get blue crystals along the way, and if you complete more and more by using the your staminas, which I'm actually kind of short of, then you'll be able to get the Memoria and complete using it, so you'll be able to complete it to level 10. What are the victory draws that we're getting here? So those two weapons are already been used. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So we got the Stilva Glaive, which is the Blizzara Surge A, deals 180 magical non-elemental damage for all enemies. Also ice resistance is decreased. I remember having this weapon, if I'm not mistaken though. It provides you boost HP, ice potency, attack, general attack, and 2 magic attack boosts. And this one is absolutely the same for the Stilva Megaphone. So simple and easy. It's pretty much the two weapons over here. And you can get the great stuff alongside with this one, with the silver one. Remember, within the next week, you'll be able to get the golden ones. Just complete all the missions, and you'll be able to get all of this, which, 300 blue crystals by just getting 3k of stamina in battle, and another 300 by just doing the 2k, which is fine. I've never seen that. Daily stuff, nothing so crazy. And last of whatsoever, let's talk about the banner. So we got another banner over here. It's pretty much another free draw. I'm gonna give you a heads up, guys. I don't know how freaking lucky I was. Yes, when I go to the ultimate weapons, it's something that I did out of camera. So I actually got the Venice Gospel. And you'll be wondering, oh, did you pull for the Tifa and Lightning, the Tifa and every banner? Nope. I was so freaking surprised that I got it from this banner. No freaking way. And it was on work. I was just pretty much working. Pretty much when I was completing, I was pulling, and then I said, oh, my free draw and all that kind of stuff. And then I did it, and guess what happens? I actually got the Venice Gospel from here. And I don't know how to react, to be honest. I was not reacting very well. It was just like 10 seconds, and then I was like, wait a second. Is this a new weapon for Sid? And it was a blue one, but it didn't skip me at the animation. And like, oh, it's a blue one. And then when I noticed that we got the Venice Gospel, I was like, what? So yeah, the odds by getting the Venice Gospel are kind of, well, even so, it's kind of 0.3%. But in a single pull, that's freaking crazy. In a single pull, that was just freaking crazy. So yeah, it happens. RNG can be very, very good to you sometimes. But yeah, that just to give you the heads up about what happened. So, for what I understand, we should be able to get this banner already, right? Because it says that it's available until 12th of November, right? We have to check the exchange tier before I can continue on. Yeah, it's over here. Okay, so this one, it's already been done. So it says custom box, serious crossover weapon. So what do we have here? So, oh, this is actually very interesting. So if you have 15 of the serious crossover weapon metal, it says here that used to obtain one Final Fantasy 13 series crossover weapon of your choice can be opened from the item box. So this is actually very interesting. Yeah, I already said it. You pretty much... Sephiroth was the last one that we were looking for, but having this as a free weapon, you can choose whatever weapon that you want. I have to think about it in order for us to say it. And the rest of it is just going to be 1/7 Atomic, but if you log in, if you did this for 15 days, which it was like 2 weeks and 1 day, then you're able to get whatever weapon that you want from over here. We're going to talk about the weapons later on, so I just wanted to double check that don't forget about doing that. And let's go with the crossover. So as I mentioned, we got a set. It was another lightning skin, and it's the lightning skin from Final Fantasy 13 2. It's the same one, and you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Pretty much having this as a skin, it's kind of weird for a Sephiroth, to be honest. It's kind of weird. Let me see what. I'm not gonna lie, it is a very good skin, but imagine having a woman's skin and a guy skin. It's I don't know, it feels kind of strange. With Cloud, I can still accept it because it looks cool, but in Sephiroth, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I can't even simulate if it's a good or a bad skin, but if you like Lightning so much, then okay, that's fine. But hey, Lightning is a woman and Sephiroth is a guy, so you know what I'm getting that. And then the Cloud skin, well, like I mentioned, let me just assimilate this very carefully. At least I know for Cloud, it looks very good. It looks very good. At least it looks very good because it's not having the revealing parts, which again looks very incredible. But in the Sephiroth one, I don't know what to say. But hey, it's a good skin whatsoever. Like at least it has this attire of the. Oh wait, this has already been done on the Lightning skin. So okay. Alright, I'm gonna put it under your interpretation if you like the skin or not. And in me, it's just like a big question mark. I don't know what to say about the skin. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the weapon, which is Overture. Deals 600 physical water damage for a single enemy. Also, physical defense is decreased. When the buff is granted, water damage is increased. And the first condition for the first use applies HP gain. When a trigger restores 4% of the target maximum HP. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So it's a life-stealing character, which applies HP gain, which is kind of cool. Physical attack, water potency, physical, and sigil boost. And the skin, which provides Knight of Etero, which boosts water potency for all allies, which is very good. And then you got, well, how much is 15 points? 15%, which is kind of cool. And then you got Knight's Loyalty, attack, stand, command, gauge, maximum physical ability damage for 20%, and water ability damage for 30%, and HP for 15%. My water team is kind of cool. I don't need any kind of water characters, so I'm sorry, Sephiroth, I'm not going to be pulling for you. So there we have it. We have all of the three skins. The only problem here, it says ends on November the 27th, so it doesn't matter if you actually pull for this, and for this. You have all in total 2 weeks in order for you to get the skins that you want, which I thought that they will extend it for 1 week for each one of them, but I guess they didn't. They said, hey, you know what? Let's just go ahead and give them like all the banners and pretty much into the next skins or whatever. We're just gonna apply them to November the 27th, which is kind of like not a bad, well, kind of bad, to be honest. I'm not sure if I'm gonna complete it in order to get the Tifa skin. Well, I have to pray for the RNG for this one because it's kind of hard, though. It is kind of hard, to be honest. But hey, at least this is the skins that I actually want. I don't think I just pretty much for the skin here. I'm not pretty much sure if I actually, well, I don't know, having Tifa as a lightning skin looks very cool. But yeah, the Aerith one, it's already been done because I already told you the reasons why I wanted the Aerith skin from the beginning. Same Japanese voice actor for Lightning and Aerith, so nothing so crazy over there. One is for eyes, and the other one provides healing and potency magic attacks, which is kind of cool. The Cloud one, I forgot what was the ability for Cloud. Let me just return it back to what it is. This one is just physical damage, but it also provides element ice weakness, which is actually very good. and when the 50% is HP or more, applies ice damage bonus. So pretty much it's just an amplifier for ice damage characters, which is actually very good for your team. And that's whatsoever. We got the Sephiroth, which is all about water. Don't forget that there's also a Glance weapon over here, which is also ice damage, which in this case provides Enfeeble. Also decreases magic attack, and magic defense is increased for all of your allies, which is kind of very good. So yeah, pretty much if you have a good water team, I don't think that Sephiroth's a very good option, but hey, the skin is there, the weapon is there, and if you don't want the skin right now, there's always a rerun banner, so nothing so crazy about that. For me, I'm just gonna continue to pull for the lightning skin for Tifa. Remember that in the next roadmap, which is gonna be in the December roadmap, we're gonna have the Nier collaboration. So expect, yeah, this is Nier collaboration. I'm not talking about Automata. I'm not talking about I'm talking about Automata, I'm talking about Replicant, and I'm talking about Reincarnation. It's gonna be all three of them. So I'm pretty sure I know what is gonna happen. Expect a 2B, expect an IS, expect a what's it called, A2, expect Cait, expect Nier. I don't know about if Emil is gonna be there. Emil is a very iconic character, and I don't know anything about Reincarnation. I think it's just the girl, as far as I know. So pretty much that's what I guess about. And I'm talking about the Nier series. I'm not talking about the Drakengard. Drakengard is a punto y aparte. It's a different it's a different like saga game, which Yoko Taro just forgot. And well, I'm expecting a remaster, or at least a remake, or maybe compatibility for the PlayStation 2 game, because that game is so freaking dark as hell. It's one of the most darkest games that I have actually played, and it's actually kind of very bizarre for people who haven't played the Drakengard series. The third one is not as dark as the first one, but it's still hanging in there, and it has a waifu, which is Zero, which is the main reason why 2B and Zero has similarities. But yeah, it's a different point. And number 2, we don't count it because Yoko Taro didn't create the game, so it could be like a sequel from the 2 if you go to the route A. But hey, I'm sorry to talk about much, right? Okay, I'm gonna shut up my ass over there. Okay, guys, that's all. It was a quick update. So by the way, you're actually getting 300 blue crystals by just logging in. It's another 750. You just need to log in for today, and then you log in for the next 2 days, and you'll be getting the complete 750. Which is 450 in the next 2 days. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to talk about. Let's make a quick recap. Oh, I forgot about this. This is the free banner, right? Oh, we can actually get this free banner. The first one is for free, so pretty much simple and easy. Just pull it if you're not a whaler. Just pull it if you want to get the free pull, and that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna skip the animation on this one. It's a free, when it's free stuff, I just skip it. Oh, at least we got a golden weapon. That's fine. Okay, that's all. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the recap again. So let's go ahead and see. So pretty much it was just a quick guide. So again, we got the Stilva hunt. You get blue crystals along the way. For what I understand, maybe it could be 700 or 1k. I'm not sure, but that's the amount of blue crystals that you get. The next week, we got a guild battle level 17. Pretty much, we also have the critical. Well, I already said the Stilva hunt, right? And we got the banners, which we already have the complete banners. So just to give you a recap, Tifa and Aerith are the lightning skin, the original one. Cloud is the lightning return skin, and Sephiroth is the 13-2 skin, which lightning and Tifa will provide ice damage. Aerith amplifies the magical damage and also provides healing. Cloud potencies the power of ice damage, and last and whatsoever, Sephiroth provides water damage. And don't forget that you're also getting the Venus Gospel, which is the ultimate weapon for Sith, which now you know that you can actually get the weapon over here, and even so that the pull rates are kind of low, you can still get the Venus Gospel. Believe me, I was just freaking crazy. Well, surprised that I actually got the weapon and banner that it's for free. So, and one more thing I forgot to tell you, well, to recap you guys, even so they're gonna see it. Remember, go to the exchange, go to the crossover exchange, and for 15 points, if you already did this, then you're able to get whatever weapons that you can choose, one weapon at least, to make the potency. To be honest, I'm actually chasing Aerith's one, so just because of this, and also you're getting a little bit of healing, and also increase the command gauge, which is absolutely very insane. So yeah, I think I want to do this for magical ability damage. Remember that this is not for ice, that it amplifies any kind of magic damage, so it's actually very good. It's a buffer for magic damage, so that's the reason why I'm chasing it. If there's any kind of like recap that I want to do in gacha games, well, yes, Genshin Impact, nothing whatsoever. I'm not gonna pull for the next banners. Well, I have to check if the rerun banners are good, so we'll have to check about that in the next version. The banners already out there. We have Arlecchino and Zhongli, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's Arlecchino and Zhongli that you're getting. From what I understand, Arlecchino is not a very good fire character anymore since Mawika took the place, but it's still a very good character, even so that I haven't played it. Yeah, I pulled for Arlecchino and I still haven't played with Arlecchino. Even so that I built her and I did all that stuff. Yeah, I did that and I still haven't played with. Zhongli is a very good shielder character. From my understanding, it's not a character that you actually play anymore, but it's a very good shielder. It's still very viable in case if you want to pull it. Honkai Star Rail, I'm still trying to pull for Hyacinth. I may want to do a little bit more of content with the Currency Wars. That's a very good game. From the beginning, I liked TFT, and I wanted to do content, but since TFT is kind of oversaturated, I want to do the Currency Wars content. Just for you, if you want to go and go to the higher ranks and try to get all the stellar Jades that you can. Zenless Zone Zero, I already pulled for Yihari. I was freaking lucky with Jufufu. And I don't think I'm going to be pulling anything. I have to wait for the next banners. One thing is for sure is that I'm still going to be pulling because I want the Vivian skin. And I'm 70 pulls ahead. So I need to do 70 pulls more. And I'll be able to get the Vivian skin. Wuthering Waves, I think until the next week we're going to have the update. This one is going to be the, what's it called? We're going to have a live stream on Friday. Even so, if you don't want to see the live stream, you can definitely go ahead and do the codes, and once the codes are out, you're getting 300 asteroids. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else that I want to talk about. Oh, well, personal life. I think I understand why I'm getting very, very lucky right now. On Sunday, I actually adopted a stray dog. My sister actually found 3 stray dogs, newborn, I think it's called newborn, recién nacidos, and they were abandoned in the streets. So one died because it didn't survive, and the other 2 were actually living. So I adopted one of them because my sister cannot get a lot of dogs on her house. She has like 2 pit bulls and those other 2 dogs, even though the pit bulls are very nice and they didn't do anything with the puppies, but I ended up adopting one, and I'm actually taking care of it. So maybe that's why I actually got very lucky with the Valence Gospel, because I adopted this puppy on Sunday. So, and exactly on the Final Fantasy poll, I actually got it on, it was Monday, Tuesday? I think it was on Tuesday when I actually, yeah, it was Tuesday. It was yesterday when I got this the weapon. And Jufufu, I got her on Sunday when I actually was on my way to get the puppy. So, good deeds, I guess. Even so, I'm a nice person, so I understand why I actually get this luck. Well, guys, that's it. Good luck if you're going to be pulling for your Sephiroth pulls for the Sephiroth weapon and the skin. For my end, I think I'm going to continue to try to get the Tifa skin. If I can't, then that's fine. There's always the next time, right? Unless if you want to add the debit card, tarjetazo. Well, guys, that's it. Live today to see a better tomorrow. In case if I see you guys again, it's gonna be with the Currency Wars content. I'm really so freaking excited for that content. It's very, very good content that they actually release on Honkai Star Rail, and I'm actually having a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun now in that mode game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, see you guys later. Peace.